Hey traders, what's going on everyone? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsome. I trust you're doing absolutely splendid. I got your Friday real life stock review today, broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California. Hope you're all ready and prepped for an amazing weekend, and not only an amazing weekend, but also Monday begins the free week, June 18th, right around the corner. Come to the website, click that link, sign up, be there. Or be a triangle. All right, so SPY, obviously doing this before market open. I'm doing the day trading room from 6 a.m. Eastern to 9, and then the team is taking over for the rest. So I don't know exactly what today's going to look like, so you're going to be getting this afterwards. But let me go look at the SPY really quickly here, pre-market, and we're down. Ooh, fun. Okay, well, you'll notice here the drawing on SPY. My worst case scenario was that we really do pull down anyway and retest some movement. So we'll see what happens. I do have a bearish swing trade out there on GES. So I'll be keeping an eye on this one to see if it works. You know, I figured we'd have one bearish swing trade at least out there to see if it works. But we do also have a bullish swing trade on Micron Technology. This one not down quite as much, but probably going to be exiting this one pretty soon for a loss. Hopefully not a too big of a loss, but 1R. I'm obviously always comfortable to lose on any particular trade. But right now, it's just a very, very small gap, so we'll see what happened. We did exit CRM just yesterday for 2R gain, and we're gapping down a little bit on CRM. So these gaps, we'll see how they play out. But looking at some of the broader stocks, I'm going to say Facebook, for example, gapping down very small. Google gapping down very small. So I think most of these gaps are probably going to fill. Here's the Qs. So this one, also had a beautiful gap yesterday. So if we do gap down, if we come over here to the 5-minute chart, we still have about an hour and some change before market open. So I'm expecting this rally to probably get bought. But if it doesn't, obviously, right, watch some pre-market support levels, see if those break. I'll do a good scan to see what type of gaps we're really looking at earlier. But I can do that right now. Let me actually go over here, pre-market, and just see what we got gapping. Here we go. Now that's uploaded. There we go. So this is for, I think this is actually for yesterday. So this even itself might not be opening. But let me go look at Roku. So Roku's had some really good moves for some folks. It's up 3% yesterday. We are gapping very small. So nothing too exceptionally exciting there. Let me see if I do another scan really quick. We got this one. And then we're going to have this one, pre-market stock watch. So we're going to have these two. Michaels was gapping yesterday. This was an interesting one, MIK. So this is a gap that, this was a bearish gap and go, obviously. White candle gapping down. The challenge is it just gapped into a really good support, as you can see. And, it got bought up. So kind of watching that one, but it is gapping down a little bit again today. Probably will continue down some more. So let's go look at this gap list really quick, see if there's any stocks that I recognize. No, not really. Well, today will be an interesting day. Probably won't be trading that much, but Canada Goose, GOOS. I have played this one before, and this is on the gap up list. Oh yeah, that's gapping strong. Wow, 54. If I turn on the pre-market and go over here to the 5-minute chart, looks like this one's going to continue higher, believe it or not, up 18%. I will be watching it to see if it does, in fact, break above this resistance right here. But if it does not, I might be watching it to fade. And if it does break above that resistance, it'll probably keep going, honestly. But that's a phenomenal gap on Canada Goose, GOOS, for my friends up there, my neighbors to the north. I know this is a jacket that you wear very frequently, especially in those cold winters. So a great example of better to be an owner than just a buyer, right? If you do have this jacket, I'm sure they make more than jackets, but anyway, all I'm getting at is great example of an IPO right? IPO down here, trading higher, great stock to be an owner of rather than just a buyer. Speaking of Netflix, hitting my target the last 2 or 3 days. I know we were talking about that one, but Netflix has been making a massive, massive move up here. It really had a beautiful gap yesterday. So at this particular point, I'm all out of Netflix. I'm interested to see exactly how much and if it pulls back, but we'll be keeping an eye on Netflix overall. Okay, so I did have 2 stocks that were requested. Here's SOGO, and this one is gapping up again today. This is another huge winner, folks. I can't stress enough how really monumentally and financially impactful these articles were that my fiance, that's cool to say, those articles that she wrote. So this is SOGO. This is the most recent one back on May 31st, and she's got some more in the works. But just on this particular one, I mean, look at this trade setup right here. SOGO back on May 31st. Look at that. Beautiful pennant pattern mentioning either take the breakout, which did trigger back at $9.99. It's at $3.38 right now. I mean, that $3.13, that's a huge gain. Huge. So SOGO, nice one white soldier candle. Good gap yesterday. Good gap today. This is going to its all-time high, which is about 1470. And I mean, wow. Congratulations. And again, not only that, but then you had, let me go over here to trade setups. And then you have Billy. So here's BILI. And this one's just been absolutely just wrecking. Billy, good trend, good trade. Again, trade setup, and that one was pretty much blissfully impactful. And then, I mean, IQ. Come on. Come on, guys. IQ, May 4th, trade setup, again, down at the bottom, all these setups. Here it was, the big winner, 1655 by 1525, all the way back in mid-May. Mid-May. And look at IQ. It's at 40. 40. So a lot of traders. I mean, this one is huge. In fact, thanks to the Chinese IPO, May and June has been some of the best months for some of these traders ever. So anyway, congratulations for anyone playing those, and for those requesting those stocks. It's been a really fun move. And here's VIPS, VIPS. This is a fun stock to day trade and swing trade. And what I'm looking at right now is here's the weekly chart. We're pulling into some support of some coin. So this little support level down here at about 1082 is going to be the first one, and the next one's going to be 801. So if you're looking at playing this one bullish, I would probably say 1082 would be the first try. Nice little rollover right here. Good gap, S-curve into the moving average. I really want to close or some type of bounce, chart pattern, candlestick pattern, something very strong off of the support to go bullish. I wouldn't buy it blind, mostly because this is a pretty interesting gap on earnings, and it's a good breakdown. The trend at this particular point in time looks pretty healthy for the bears. So if you're looking at going bullish down here, just give it some time, really make it prove itself. But as far as the bears are concerned, I also wouldn't go bearish right now because it's already completed that S-curve. You already have 5 bearish candles in a row. So if you do play it bearish, let it break the support, then retest, then potentially continue lower. So yeah, we'll see what VIPS ends up doing. And I'm going to go look at one more, Apple. And yeah, Apple is gapping down a little bit this morning. Okay, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Probably going to be losing on an Apple swing trade that we have open. We have an HPE swing trade, which is flat. Again, I looked at Micron already, which we're already in. And that's going to be kind of an interesting one. Again, we exited CRM yesterday, and then we're in this GES bearish trade. So we'll see. Hopefully that helps make up for some of the losses from some of the bullish swing trades. But honestly, I'm just saying that because it's win small, lose small, win small, lose small, win small, lose small, and then have that big winner. That's really all you need. CRM was our, solid swing trade winner. We got triggered in. Literally the low of this candle, 130.73. We got traded at 130.77. So we're doing really well for the month of June for both our swing trades and our day trades. So day trade current month, we're sitting here at 6.6 Rs. So you take that plus the swing trades, and we're at 3.75, which pretty much sums up my month of June. I'm sitting at 7 and some change right now. So interested to see what happens, folks. Anyway, it's going to be a fun Friday. If you liked your stock review, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any requests, feel free to throw it my way. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, remember, love life, and trade it. You guys rock. I'll see you maybe in 28 minutes for those who are in the day trading room. Otherwise, I'll see you all on Monday. All right, bye.